Okay guys, let's talk Nanodimension. Is this a best time to buy? Why yes and why no? We will talk about it in this video. Before we start, I would appreciate if you hit the like button. It means a lot to me and pushes this information to more people, so please do it. Also, we're gonna cover something that happened recently and how could it affect Nanodimension, some catalyst that could happen actually tomorrow. Now, I believe they could announce acquisition this week, possibly tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you why now. So what they are focusing on is getting a better technology in a Dragonfly system, as well as to distribute the system more out in the market, because the last time they actually sold a system was back in the end of December, and of course the pandemic is the main reason for that. But they are very slow in distributing the system globally, which is why the acquisition would be great for them. So these two news that they announced by the end of last week are very important, I believe. And the first one is announcing Zivi Nevidi as a president. So here it just says about his background and about growing companies before, how he was responsible for 1,000 employees over 5 continents. And the most interesting thing I saw is that he grew company from 8 million to 330 million over a 5-year period, including 9 acquisitions. So this guy has a lot of experience in acquisitions and growing companies with acquisitions, which is very important for what I said. Now, what the CEO said, I think rounds it up well. I am very excited to appoint Mr. Navidi as our new president. He has extensive global experience in leading and growing innovative technology companies with significant expertise in mergers and acquisitions. The work he did growing Kellstrom Industries, as well as turning around Luminis Ltd medical aesthetic laser business are just a few of many reasons I have recommended to our board of directors to approve him to become president of Nanodimension. We are extremely well positioned for growth, with a war chest of close to 1.5 billion in cash and a technology that is far advanced over our competitors. Mr. Navidi is the right man for the job and joining our team at the perfect time. So the global experience that this guy has and Nanodimension's current state, which needs more global distribution, is exactly what I want to see. The next is Nanodimension appointing Hanan Gino as a chief product officer and head of strategic mergers and acquisitions. Again, mergers and acquisitions. They are clearly preparing for an acquisition. Now, a bit of background about Gino is that he was responsible for 1,200 employees and grew revenue of security intelligence business from 200 million to 400 million annually. He was also responsible for acquisitions and integration of multiple companies. So he is as well very experienced in acquisitions, as they noted down here. Extensive experience in integrating acquired companies with different geographies and corporate cultures. I'm not reading you all of his past experience and knowledge he has, but you can already see he had a successful career already. And him saying that he expect this to be the pinnacle of his career just makes me very excited. I personally believe he is the most experienced individual currently at Nanodimension in printed circuit board market and in acquiring new companies that can help grow their business. Actually, he said it right here. Yeah, right here, that the growth strategy he brings will include in-house development of new products and acquisitions of complementary technological companies. I'm almost 100% sure they will announce an acquisition with everything we saw by now. The question is just when. And why I said it might happen tomorrow is because they have a webinar on eToro, which I tried finding on the platform, but I'm not really familiar with it, so I couldn't. And the only thing is, it would be a bit strange to announce the news of that importance on eToro webinar. So they might talk about these two individuals they just hired and what they plan on doing next, which might give us more info on acquisitions as well, which could boost the price of the stock up. We will find that out tomorrow, on my birthday actually. But overall, these two individuals they just hired bring a lot of excitement about the future because they are very experienced and the company is in good hands. Now I know we're all being shaken with the market pullback now, and we only see red in Nanodimension stock and most of the other stocks as well. But don't get discouraged. It's only a temporary state, and it all depends on whether you are here for the long term or the short term in this stock. I believe both are good, but the short term is risky in any stock now, in my opinion, because there are sayings again that the stock market is overvalued and the red will just continue. Now we cannot know that. We will see. The indicators are wrong a lot of times. But I am still holding Nanodimension and I will keep holding it. I will update if that changes, of course. Also, guys, to remind you, BNG will have studies coming out in 2 days, so prepare for the possible price boost. And the Senseonics as well started to advertise their continuous glucose monitoring system, and the management just bought shares yesterday, so expect the stock price to rise possibly as well. And that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you find it useful. I would really appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you like this kind of videos, of course. And if you have any questions, you can ask me down in the comments. I answer everything. And yeah, see you in the future video.